everyone, it is me, Kristine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing another Mindsets 4 video, a little bit of an advice video. This is from Zofie. I literally love you so much. Mindsets when somebody in your life changes into a stranger. Y'all, I know this pretty damn well at this point. There are definitely multiple ways, but two main ways that I've experienced this. Either the person fades away or y'all have some type of confrontation and y'all intentionally decide to separate and go different paths. Most recent was definitely the latter. There was a misunderstanding and decisions were made and we just went our separate ways. I think what's so important is to acknowledge what was as such a good thing and acknowledge what is going to be as such an even greater thing. It can be very difficult to say goodbye, to not see that person every day, to not communicate with that person anymore. At the same time, life is going to continue, people are going to change. Let go of the things that can't be in your life right now to accept the new things that are to come. I've had a lot of people in my life just kind of drift. There wasn't really anything that happened. They just drifted. It's the same mindset, but dealing with a lack of closure is something a little different. Go through your feelings, go through the pain, go through the hurt or whatever, and I hope you can get to a point where you are neutral with the situation. I think a really good mindset to have with any human being on this earth, whether that's a stranger or a person that's really close to you, is always have the door open or always have the door unlocked. You can close the door, but make sure it's always unlocked. You can open the door and let them know that the door is always open. Be at a place with yourself where you know that the door is open, the door is unlocked, and if they were to one day come back into your life through a text, a phone call, you see them on the street, you are willing to wave at them, you are willing to text them back. Transitioning to a more plant-based diet. I am not vegan. I still eat fish, I still eat eggs, but I don't eat any meat or dairy. My best tip for y'all, if you are even interested in cutting out meat or cutting out dairy or whatever, slowly but surely, do not go cold turkey. I do not recommend it. If you want to, go for it, but I don't recommend it. For example, if you want to go dairy-free, put it in your head. But if you want to eat a chocolate bar one night because you want to eat a chocolate bar, let yourself eat the chocolate bar. As long as it's consistent, as long as for the most part you are trying your best. This isn't a pass or fail type of situation. It's a lifestyle. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep rolling. And so as long as you keep rolling with it, you're going to be okay. Mindsets when you don't know what to do with your life. I know this one very well at this point as well. I'm not perfect at this topic because these past 2 or 3 days I have not felt this confused and this like scared and this amount of like what the frick am I doing with my life in a very long time. My number one, if you have the luxury of doing so, take time off. Don't feel the need to be doing something, whether that's going to school or getting a job or volunteering or whatever, and just live. Like, just do the mundane ass things like waking up, getting ready, maybe working out if you're into that, making your breakfast, doing the laundry, washing your dishes. Simplify your life for a little bit of time and allow yourself the space to not have to do something. If you just don't know what the frick to do, I don't have advice for you. And honestly, these are just comforting words and not really advice, but I just don't have advice for it. It's a daily battle of just telling yourself you're going to be okay. You are so capable of so many things, and maybe right now you just don't know what those things are yet, but you are capable. You're not a piece of trash. You're not useless. You have something that you are meant to do, and maybe you just don't know it right now. Mindset when somebody around you puts pressure on you and you don't know how to deal with it. So my parents always wanted me to be a lawyer. It's like their dream for me to become a lawyer. And from a very young age, I would tell them, I'm not gonna become a lawyer. I'm not gonna become a lawyer. Until this day, I'm not gonna become a lawyer. as of now, okay? Maybe in 20 years I change and all I want to do is become a lawyer, and that's so fine. I think you either gotta compromise with the people around you that is putting pressure on you to find a happy medium of what you want to do and of what they want you to do. But if you are an extremist like me, where it's literally all or nothing, you gotta fight for what you want. You gotta fight, you gotta stick your ground, you gotta believe, and you gotta affirm yourself daily. I am gonna be okay. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I say that to myself probably every day. For example, I could have compromised and said, okay, I'll become a, what are those things called? A paralegal, to compromise, because it's not like a lawyer, but it's not a lawyer at the same time. But once again, it's me, and I will try my best to believe in myself and to know that I will be okay. Road rage. I don't have road rage, but there are definitely things that really piss me off. This is something I realized about a month ago. You look really ugly when you get mad in your car, like ugly, not just like your face. When I see another driver get annoyed or upset, I'm like, girl, calm down, boy, what you doing? Like, chill out. Think about that. Your aura just looks ugly, and no one wants to be around that. Mindsets for when you feel like you don't have anyone you can trust or can open up to. I'm not gonna lie, this one is really tough. When I switched schools 9th grade, I really did feel so alone for such a long time. Looking back, I don't know how I survived so long feeling so lonely, feeling like I can't really open up. Like it's like you can, but you can't at the same time. That's why I'm so thankful for YouTube. I'm gonna shout out Beyonce, my very first I guess internet friend. She came into my life at just out of the blue. I think she commented on one of my videos, and we just continued talking from then on, and I was able to open up to her, like even little snippets, things that I couldn't really say to the people in my real life. Journal, get your emotions or what you need to say or what you need to open up about out of your system. Crying. I cried a lot when I felt this way. Mindsets for school when you feel stressed, exhausted. Honestly, when I was in school and I felt really stressed or exhausted, I was not very good at taking care of myself, my mental health, physical health. Looking back, if I could just take myself and say, hey, man, this is gonna sound bad, but I know school is like really important and all, but at the same time, it's not that deep. And honestly, this life, happiness is such a gift. It's so rare, and don't sabotage your happiness for something that society is telling you is so important. Because let me tell you something, your happiness, your well-being is one of the most important things on this earth. Journaling. Grab a piece of paper and just write. I journal every single morning, and it's not long. I literally just start writing, and whenever my brain literally feels just like empty, I stop. And when you do it every day, you don't really have a crap ton to unload. Especially right now, it's a very complex time. I think it's so important to just always make sure that you're good. So I guess that's what I'm gonna leave y'all off with. You're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Keep yourself okay. Anyways, y'all, that's been the video. Comment down below any other mindsets for, and I will for sure include those in the next mindsets for video. It could be a fun topic, it could be a random ass thing, it could be something that you're really struggling with right now. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the Instagram. Go check it out at its_time_y'all. Subscribe, join the time, and I'll see you in a little bit.